Good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? On this Hump Day Wednesday, man, I hope all is well. Not going to be here before you too long. Shout out to Michigan. Michigan, you had 12, right? If you was with me on the live yesterday, and maybe, I think, I don't know, but anyway, guys, let everyone know to watch out for 12, right? It wasn't no specific state, but Michigan, I do want to talk to you again, and shout out to Michigan because I done a live, right? So you had 654, right? You had 654. Like I say, guys, sometimes, often, if you are doing your adding correctly, 6 and 5 is 11. How else can you get a 4? You can go 22. Now, this could have went a few ways. 11, 31. I still like this for Michigan, right? How else can you get a 4? 1104. All right, so sit back and look at the numbers sometimes, guys. If you could tally up the sums, I would say don't overdo them because you will just be finding yourself just doing math all day. By the time your number come out, you will still be holding your notebook and your pen and your pad. So, if you could just tally up a number, 65 is 11. You could just say, okay, so here's the 11, right? And how else can I tally up a 4? 2 and 2 is 4, 11, 22. There you have it, 12 in Michigan. I mean, it could have, it could have came in any state, guys. This is a sum of 6. Typically, you'll play a sum of 6 on days. The number is going to consist of 3, 8, 0s, and 6s. I think we was underneath. So if today is the 5th, yesterday was the 3rd, right? So you still should have been considering some of these numbers, and there is your 12. Got it, get it, good, gone. How else can I say it? So 12 in Michigan. And don't forget also, normally when you see 12, you can go 865. It was a number that I kind of like stumbled up on the Malongo's magic window. Normally when you see 865, you should play 1212 because it can pretty much come out. Shout out to Ohio. Ohio, you had 1414. That's also a number, guys. I like it in DC still. Normally when you have 1414, you should watch out for 825. DC, we are still waiting. What's taking it so long? Who knows? Would anybody like to do this? You had these same 2 11s, right? 65. How else can you sum up or tally up a 4? I would just go 4 and 4 is 8. I also would just go 658 in Ohio. So just look at your numbers sometimes, guys. And don't forget, here are the 7s. 7 and 7s is 14. You simply might just get 707 in your state. It's not only for Ohio or Michigan. I'm sure every state is getting these same different looking numbers. Just take your time. Tally the numbers up. All right. So with that being said, everyone have a beautiful day, man. Leave something in the comments. Whatever you do, stay out of the way. Don't forget positivity over negativity. Man, who is this guy who sang this song? He's a rapper. I like this guy. I just like his style. I don't know where he's from, but he said something. This is not the first time I heard him. He said, how you call yourself a baller and you still live in your mama house? It's just not adding up. Can somebody let me know who that is? So I don't have one of these new cars when you're listening to the music. Well, I do. I think it tells me who the song is. I just probably don't have the settings on, but the dude, his voice. But that is a good question. How you call yourself a baller and you still living in your mama house? But sometimes living in your mother house, man, it's nothing wrong with that, guys. It all depends on who you are. Now, if you in your mom house, you're helping out, you're trying to make ends meet. You living in your mom house, man, she probably had about a 5-bedroom. Everybody done went to college over 15, 20 years ago. They moved out. Your mother and you should have a father still there if he's still living. And you say, you know what, man? My mom is getting old, and times is getting short. I'm gonna go stay with my mom. There's nothing wrong with that. But just stay in your lane when you're doing it, because we all know that you're saving a lot of money. I mean, you're living with your moms. Maybe the house is paid for. Maybe the rent is low. Maybe you just can pay a portion of your rent. Just stick the rest of the money in your pocket so you can go get that car. It's kind of like you're taking a shortcut out, just a little bit. But it's really nothing wrong with living with your moms, guys. It's all on who the person is. If you on social media bragging and boasting of course you should have these things. You're staying with your mom. It's just not a fair shake. So with that being said, guys, much love. And I mean that, much love to you. I appreciate everything you know, and every beautiful soul that's on this page, man, you know, even to the robots, even to the ones who just feel some type of way for no apparent reason, right? What you want me to do? Send you a couple of dollars, man, to make you smile. I'm gone.